Edgar from Funneltopia here. A couple of new features under documents and contracts related to the kind of like the payments part. And yeah, if you kind of go into like your document or contract, if you check this kind of like the payment settings sidebar and then you scroll down, you're going to be able to see enable auto payment and add payment schedule. So we can kind of tackle those one by one. Add payment schedule, if you hover over, that's for one-time product invoices. And basically it allows you to kind of, instead of paying, like in this case, I added a one-time product and it's like a big number, 4 figures, 5 figures, whatever. So this kind of allows people to whether like make a deposit and then pay the rest after a certain amount of time, or, you can split it up into multiple payments, kind of like a recurring invoice. Is just a little bit of a kind of a different way to do it. Yeah, it gives you more flexibility. You can do different percentages. You don't have to do like monthly, same sum, right? You can do like 50% upfront and then 25, right? It gives you more flexibility essentially. We click on this. So again, this is for one-time products. So let's click on add payment schedule. You can see here, it can be either percentage or fixed amount. In this case, 1,000, we'll do percentages. It's simple enough, right? So we can do 2, we can do 3, like the example I gave, right? First payment is 50%, second payment is 25, and third is 25. Right, so you can do something like this, and then on the it adds up to 100. Over here, you can see first payment, kind of the deposit. You can pick upon primary signature, right? So that kind of makes sense, right? Once they sign the contract, they pay, but if you want it to be a custom date, you can change that, and then for each payment, you can change the dates as well. Yeah, in this case, we'll pick upon primary signature, and this applies for the other payments for the 25% ones. So it can be regular, once every month, week, day, year, whatever, right? Or a custom date, right? You pick a date for this and you pick a date for that. So that's kind of simple enough as well. And you can also remove them if you accidentally added one too many. So that is kind of the the short version of that. Let's click on save. Let's actually do regular once a month, right? Let's click on save. So within the next couple of months, all 3 payments will be made. And and also you can see here, the other option is, the other feature is enable auto payment. And this applies to either payment schedule payments or recurring invoices, as opposed to just a one-time payment, right? There's no auto payment needed. And essentially what this means is that for the other payments after the initial one, they'll be auto charged, just to make it simpler on both sides. And that's pretty much what it is. So in this case, it is a payment schedule. But it can also be without the payment schedule. It can be a recurring one. It will just auto charge people. So you can kind of turn this on, just to, like I said before, make it easier. And basically it gives you kind of flexibility with the payment structures. You can kind of be more forthcoming. Basically, if they can't, I don't have all the money now, but can I make it like half and then, split it up into smaller payments afterwards? Like you can kind of give people options, really have the flexibility to adjust to their needs, as opposed to letting the client go because of the limitations of the platform, right? So yeah, if we go back, that is under payments over here, and then documents and contracts, and then all documents, contracts, you create a new one, and add in the kind of the product, the payment element that we just edited. But yeah, that is the short version. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. If you're a VIP client, schedule a VIP call. If you have more than a question or two, might be quicker. But if you don't have any questions, I will see you in the next video. Bye.